Keep your head back. Hold on tight.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you? Hello security, what's this going on?
Bag searches.
Bag search? I don't have a bag, look. Well I do, but I can't be bothered. Is it okay I can just pass by?
Not really.
Let's do the intro. So here we are, our second Halloween experience in the UK's largest theme park. That's right, the biggest theme park, covering 910 acres. And it has its own water park. It has a golf course, it has a spa, it has a dungeon, it has a sea life, it has a garden, it has so many amazing things. And lo and behold, it is...
Including CBeebies Land.
CBeebies Land, yes. It is Alton Towers, as you can see from the title of this video.
Opening time for the rides, 10 AM to 9 PM.
That's a Scarefest opening time, right? 10 to 9.
Yes. However, the actual park itself does open at 9 AM, but none of the rides open, so you can go in and just start exploring.
You can take like the monorail and things like that.
Yeah.
We're aiming to do about 10, the park has 10 coasters, but we're going to try to aim to do at least 7 or 8 big ones. Smiler, Nemesis, Galactica, 13, Oblivion, Wickerman, etc. It's a weekday and school kids are on holiday. We're here for the Scarefest. Scarefest is the busiest Halloween event, and because it's going to be very busy, and you know the queues are like, they're absolutely a nightmare. And to combat that, we purchased a Fastrack ticket, a package, silver package. They do different ones like bronze, gold. Silver package costs us £50 each. It's quite expensive. It covers Nemesis, Smiler, 13, Rita, Oblivion. I probably missed something. It does not cover Wickerman for some reason. It is her first time, by the way. Alton Towers. Can't believe you still haven't been to Alton Towers. The UK's biggest theme park.
Kind of been there now.
So it's raining and we're all queuing up for a security bag search. Can't really see from here. You can see it's going to be a very hectic, busy day, and it's raining. Like really raining, really badly raining. Current time is 9:17. The ride opening official times is 10 AM till 9 PM, and you can already see there's already a big queue for Wickerman. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Behind, it carries on.
Yeah, it carries on from behind. One of the reasons this gets the longest queues because this is the closest to the entrance. This one and the Spinball Whizzer, which used to be known as Sonic. Yeah, this roller coaster uses smoke effects, fire, smell, sound. It's very immersive.
You can see the fire. Look.
Yeah, and it's one of the latest installations that Alton Towers have brought in. Here we go. Time is 9:46. Wickerman, I have to firstly say this is probably the best wooden coaster I have ridden. Small stats. It's made by GCI. It was opened in 2018 and the class is as a world's immersive coaster. I'll let you do the talking.
The coaster itself is amazing. For a wooden coaster, very smooth ride experience. Lap bars, so no fuss, no annoying
Getting your words out right. And it uses a mix of smoke, special effects. Before you go in, they actually show you a very nice interactive story, a video to watch. And the video itself, it feels like it's 3D kind of type. And yeah, it was very smooth for the wooden coaster. I thought it's going to be very smooth, jerky, very violent, but very, very smooth. And also they use smell. From the beginning, it's a very short ride, not very long, but I promise you, you won't get bored even for a second. It's raining now. I would give that 9 out of 10. What would you say?
9 out of 10. Very smooth ride.
And also they go a gift store right after you come out. The only thing I would say that I'm not a fan of is the massive long queue. What do you think of that nightmare, absolute shamble queue?
Definitely very, very, very long.
What did you think of the music soundtrack at the back?
I really like the music.
Yeah.
It goes well with the ride.
It's done really nice, yeah. Overall, apart from the queue, the whole theming is 10 out of 10. Very, 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 very impressive wooden coaster. Main entrance. Runaway mine train. We were heading to Nemesis, but since we're there, video equipment cameras are not permitted beyond this point, so I'm not allowed to film the queue. Let's see. We decided to give a mine train a miss after we saw the queue. The app was showing 0 minutes, but like we all know, sometimes the queuing time that is displayed is not always accurate. Always look at the physical queue and decide, is it really worth staying there or not. We're gonna decide to go to Nemesis, which is actually gonna be closing for 2 years for a retrack. And also I think they wanna decrease the noise, which I actually kind of like, the roaring sound of Nemesis. Nemesis was the first inverted coaster in Europe. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Nemesis was the first, yeah. It was designed by a guy called John Wardley. He designed so many of the thrill rides here, and it is manufactured by B&M. It is one of my favorite rides. So they like using very catchy phrases, and over here you can see the world, it says the world's most intense ride experience. I don't think that's the case anymore, but that was the old ride. Be absolutely sure you want to ride this before joining the queue. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
She's absolutely sure. Here we go. Nemesis, look at this. Woo! 30 minutes. We have a fast bus. Where's the fast track? Over there. Okay. Should we time it from there at this point? Let's go. I'm gonna skip past all of these guys. This is the main queue. Look at the theme here. Isn't that amazing? Don't forget to view your photos. So it's been 1 minute 51 seconds. Not bad. Fastrack, the queue approximately was 7 minutes and 58 seconds, or at
As
8 minutes,
opposed to a normal queue of
which is 30 minutes.
minutes.
So which is perfectly happy, you know. Yeah, in terms of Nemesis, it used to be more thrilling and more smoother than before. I remember it. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe my memory is
You're
playing.
saying it's smoother now?
It used to be more intense, more thrilling, I would say. Yeah, what did you think as the first time on Nemesis?
I really liked it. It really is like so much similar to Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
Really like it.
I personally
amazing
think
ride experience, very smooth.
I used to like this more than Inferno, but obviously you can see this is going for 2 years because they need to do maintenance work on it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it's the age is coming. It's been operating for many years, and it's still one of the very good coasters here in this park. It was the second inverted coaster in the entire world, and the first inverted coaster in the entire Europe. There was nothing quite like that when Nemesis was first opened. How would you rate this one?
I would give it a high 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and also have you noticed how the members of staff, they're all wearing clothes that actually say phalanx? I can't pronounce that word.
Yeah, in Nemesis they're wearing phalanx ones. In Wickerman they were wearing the Wickerman t-shirts.
The seat harness, what did you think?
Seat harness was really nice. Really like it. Again, over the shoulder bar, clips in seat belt.
Yeah,
great.
Very good. Operations was very fast, very smooth. And yeah, we think we're going to Galactica with our fast pass. So this is the silver Fastrack package. I have no idea how many rides we have left, except we're doing it by memory. And you know, last time the staff member, she didn't even scan this, so I don't really know. Can you just show this unlimited times, or is there a way to track this down? So here is Galactica. It is comfortable, and it is rethemed on the previous ride called Air. You can see this massive queue building up for one of the fairground rides. Would you queue up for a long time for a fun fair ride? I personally wouldn't. They don't have many locations where you can get impressive off-ride views. You can get it from Galactica, you can get it from Oblivion, but it's all like surrounded with trees and grass. So that's the point. So this is Galactica, B&M's first ever steel flying coaster. And you can hear the soundtrack, which I'm a big fan of, at the background. Right, so this is the main entrance. What are the queue time? Queue time 40 minutes, 40. And we're going to the Fastrack entrance, skipping everyone. Do you kind of feel bad for people when they look at you going? You don't feel bad because you paid for it, right? So this is the main entrance. Sometimes they have different types of entrances: disabled entrance, single rider entrance. No mobile phone use on ride. Don't spoil your day. Put your phone away now. So just quickly reviewing Galactica, I found it very thrilling. Seat was very comfortable, and the most thrilling part was when he actually goes backwards. What do you think?
Yeah, when you're lying on your back essentially and flying backwards. Proper Superman moment, or Supergirl.
So we're here at the Rollercoaster, first ever Rollercoaster restaurant in England, in Alton Towers. They give you a tablet, and you order it from the tablet. There's these numbers over here. Look, based on the ride, you got Nemesis, Wickerman, Galactica, the Beast. I'm not sure what that is. Really nicely themed, and the food, once it's all ordered, it's gonna come actually through there, mimicking a roller coaster. We'll try to film that for you. All the cutlery bottle openers are just on that side. I guess kind of hard to reach, right? Depending where you're sitting.
You just swing it around. This strip here, where my finger is pointing, there, will light up when our food is gonna come down the roller coaster.
Yeah, and it comes with that tray. Are you impressed by it? What would you say?
It's cool. It's nice.
It is cool. It's something different. Yeah. They also do birthday packages, and where they light up and sing a happy birthday song, I'm assuming.
This one.
My one's coming. Here we go, roller coaster. And it's here. Oh, there's more. I don't know. It's probably for somebody else. It didn't light up. What do we have this time?
This time it's my Bhaji Naan.
Bhaji Naan, okay.
I just take it out. I don't get it.
I have no idea. Somebody should really give us a demo. Look at that. So we just had a meal from the Rollercoaster restaurant. What do you think of it? What's your review?
I mean, the Rollercoaster restaurant is really nice on the inside. You obviously see all the food coming down on the coaster rails, and all the lights light up around as they come down, so really nice. However, in terms of the actual menu and the price is very expensive, I would say, for what you actually get in terms of the actual portion sizes. They're very small, and you also don't really, you don't have a lot of variety in what they have. I would have expected a little bit more, to be honest, from them, but
I mean, price is understandable. It's going to be obviously a little bit more expensive. It is the only roller coaster restaurant. But I went inside the toilet, I had a look around. I think they still need to do lots of work. The toilet was very simple, not enough theming going on. It's a bit dirty. Flash wasn't working. Food also wasn't that great. It was kind of bland, and also I felt it was a bit complicated in terms of how it all works. Some of the staff tried explaining it, but even after explaining it, many people would still struggle how the whole process works. So I don't think I would be coming back again, but it's a good concept.
I mean, we went there just for the trial of just trying out the Rollercoaster restaurant, which is fine. But the other thing I would say is, obviously you order on a tablet, they give you a tablet, and you sit down and you order on the tablet. But then what they don't tell you is that you can't pay on the tablet. You have to then you send the order to the kitchen. Once your food arrives, everything, then you've got to get up and you've got to take the tablet with you back to the checkout, and then give them the tablet and pay for the food before you leave. All very confusing, not very straightforward process, and I don't know, it seems a little bit of a faff really for what's a normal kind of meal.
I also felt the environment was a bit lacking of many things. It's not a place that I can sit down for ages. I don't know if it's because of the dark environment, but overall it's okay. I wouldn't want to go back there again.
And I checked on their birthday bash thingies for the adults, and I checked just to see what they have available, and apparently you get a slice of rainbow cake and an alcoholic beverage. However, a few minutes later I clicked into it again and it said it was sold out. So I was like, I don't really understand. Like, we've only been here for 5 minutes and it was just after 12. It shouldn't be sold out that far, early into the day, surely. But
and obviously, if you want to see the menu and everything's ordered through the tablet. If you want to see what this location is, this is located next to Galactica flying coaster ride. This is the roller coaster restaurant. You can see posters. I mean, the facade is probably the most impressive thing. And the second most impressive thing is those coasters that they put the food in. Apart from that,
and it's right next to Galactica ride exit.
Galactica ride exit, yeah. Apart from that, nothing much to say. Now, if you hate queues like myself, then that could make your experience really, really bad. So you really have to do lots of planning and definitely buy Fastrack. I know it's expensive, but it seems like that's the only way to go about if you come on a busy day. Trying to get on Smiler. It's showing on the app it's showing it's open, but it appears to me it's closed. Soundtrack is playing at the background. So what are the facts? Ride time is 165 seconds. World record holder number of loops 14. Highest drop 30 meters. Maximum speed 85 kilometers. The track length 1170. go inside the Fastrack. Boom, let's go. This is the normal queue. This is the Fastrack. Okay. Satisfying to walk past all these people, right? I was saying, what's going on? You did feel like a important person. How did you feel? How did you feel walking like a celebrity? Okay, Oblivion ride. What do you have to say? First time for her.
Was an amazing ride, like legend. I would give that a 10.
Oblivion, manufactured by B&M, the world's first dive coaster. You said amazing. What was amazing about it?
It's the speed with which that drops is amazing. You literally lose your breath. You can't catch your breath.
And the view, and the fact that it has 8 people
and everything. And really
you have to experience this in order to understand what this ride is about. This is 10 out of 10.
That's what I just said. 10 out of 10.
Amazing. We're gonna try to see if Smile is working. This is one of the funfair rides, and you might ask, what on earth are funfair rides doing in a theme park like Alton Towers? Basically, during COVID time, queue capacity was way too high, so to ease the queue capacity, they brought in a couple of fairground rides. I'm not sure if they're going to be permanent or if they're going to be a temporary. So that's the story behind funfair rides. So most of the Fastrack queues are around 7 to 8 minutes. For observation. Smiler Fastrack, let's go. 14 routes. Well, record-breaking coaster. That's single riders over there. Fastrack, disable entrance. Fastrack. Okay, there's a bit of a queue for Fastrack. Look, it's going up now. It's 2 trains working. To film. It's really fast. And it's kind of entertaining as well.
The Smile trains. Please remember to deposit all bags and other loose items in our secure baggage holders before coming upstairs to the station. Once again, can I please remind all guests that bags and loose items are not permitted on board the Smile trains. Please remember to deposit all bags and other loose items in our secure baggage holders before coming upstairs to the station. Please be aware you are currently towards the back of the main queue for the Smiler. Your approximate wait for the Smiler is currently estimated at 90 minutes. If you are currently towards the back of our queue lines, I would advise trying other rides and attractions around the resort and coming back to us later on when we may be less busy. Once again, if you're currently towards the back of the single rider's queue line, your current estimated wait is somewhere around 40 to 50 minutes. Fastrack is currently estimated at 30 minutes.
So this is the Smiler shop right at the end exit of the ride.
Make my mummy smile.
Make my mummy smile. You got Rush. They're on sale actually. Look.
Young.
I'm thinking of buying it.
Belong to the Smiler.
I've got this one, isn't it?
How much are these? £12.60.
Kind of nice though, right?
It's on sale.
There we go. I like this one. Ooh, this one's nice. Feel the rush. What about this one? Oh, feel the rush.
You should get this.
Yeah. You don't like that?
I'm on the upper end.
All Smiler thing. Wow, 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 Smiler. What did you think of Smiler?
Oh wow, it's definitely an experience.
The soundtrack 10 out of 10, theming 10 out of 10, whole ride experience 9 out of 10, except the second half can be a little bit head bashy. This has the world's most inversion or loops, at least at the time of starting. I don't know what to say. This is 10 out of 10. This is definitely #1 ride in the park for me.
I wouldn't necessarily say #1. Oblivion's quite up high there for me at the moment, so but it's definitely a very good ride.
Right, our last two rides going to be the sister of Stealth in Thorpe Park, which is Rita, goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2-point-something seconds. Obviously we're not going to use that normal main queue. Look at this, probably 120 minutes. We're going to look for the Fastrack. Where's the Fastrack? Fastrack detecting. Not found.
Did you? Oh, there.
Where? Here you go. Fastrack. We're heading for the Fastrack. You got the cable cars flying sky ride on the top, which should give you a really nice view, panoramic view of the Rita. Can you hold this, please? Let's put our timer. Okay, and go.
Keep your head back. Hold on tight. You must escape.
Watch it now. Watch it now.
Hold on tight. Hold on tight. You must escape. Go, go, go. on tight. Go!
Rita, which is manufactured by Intermin. What did you think? How do you compare Rita with Stealth in Thorpe Park?
It's actually more intense than I thought it was going to be. Having done Stealth, I actually thought this one was going to be a bit tamer, but it's not. It's very intense.
I don't think it's more intense than Stealth. Obviously the layout is very different. This one goes 0.2 to 60 miles per hour within 2.5 seconds. But I do also appreciate they have a different layout. Obviously they couldn't build a top hat like Stealth because the council wouldn't give them permission to build anything above the tree line. How would you rate it, 1 to 10?
I would probably give it a 7.
7, okay, not bad. And look at this, that's probably the normal queue, 85 minutes. And yeah, that Fastrack was actually pretty long. I would say what, 30, half an hour, something like that, more than Smiler.
Same like Smiler.
Yeah, 85 minutes, Rita. Okay, 13, last coaster 13 with the Fastrack should be, I think this is the entrance, at 100 minutes. Alright, 13, Fastrack, and let's go. This way, oops, nope, Fastrack. I'm not gonna wait 100 minutes. Who do I look like to you?
Yeah, but you might still end up waiting quite a lot of minutes.
Yeah. Okay, this ride, it has a free fall drop element right past Fastrack. 1 minute 15 seconds. Made by Intermin, which is located in Dark Forest next to Rita. What did you think of it?
It was really good. I was not prepared for what this ride was like, even though he did give me a description before we went on the ride. But actually experiencing it, so much better. It was really good. The only downside, not of the ride itself, was of the queue time.
Yeah.
With our fast pass, it still took 57 minutes to get on that ride.
We counted it with the stopwatch. 57 minutes with Fastrack is not acceptable in my opinion. It gets really frustrating. It's like, what's the point of paying?
The maximum for a Fastrack, I would say, to wait, that I would be happy to wait, is around 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we had to do 30 minutes for Nemesis, and we had to do 30 minutes for Smiler, sorry, and 30 minutes for Rita?
Yeah, I would say the maximum queue was this one, then Rita and Smiler probably.
Yeah.
But this one was pushing it. What did you like about the ride? What about the sound design, the creepy sound effects, whispering voice?
Sound design was good. I really liked the first half, all out in the open over the forest. Really nice.
Very intense.
It's very intense, but very enjoyable.
Yeah.
And then the second half, before the second half, the drop, that is very unique.
Where it turns into a dark ride, goes to a complete dark section, free fall drop, goes backwards, and you're done. And just before it gets you back to the station, it goes very furiously, right? I was going to say something else. Now, when you look at the lap bar, it might look like, remind you one of those family kind of coasters, powered coasters that's not very thrilling. Don't be mistaken, this is very thrilling, right? How would you rate it 1 to 10?
I would actually give that a 9. That was actually really decent.
I would definitely give 9 or 10 out of 10. Congratulations, you have done your 7 big coasters.
Woo!
So this is the Spinball Whizzer, previously known as Sonic the Hedgehog. After they lost the contract, the name went away. They have a sister ride in Dragons, in Chesterton called the Dragon's Fury. And unfortunately, the silver package Fastrack does not include this ride, just like Wickerman. Queue length is, let me zoom in. Okay, it's blurry, it's 70 minutes. Hello.
How strange.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you? Attic Terror of the Towers is one of the 4 mazes that Alton Towers is currently doing this year, and they've been doing it for a few years. What's your review?
I actually thought it was pretty good, all things considered. Following on from our Thought Park maze that we did, that was a little bit of a letdown for us personally. This one is actually much better, I would say, in terms of just the creep factor. It was much more spooky.
So
and yeah, just
so first of all, you get told a story first of all about the governess, how she haunts dead souls. Then you kind of climb up to all the way in the top, and you go from room to room, and this is where most of the action actually takes place. Somebody did grab my leg, and actually I'm very impressed. I never thought of that. Somebody grabbing the leg completely in the dark can actually freak the hell out of you. That was very petrifying. Overall, I think it's a very decent one. So even though it's Scarefest, I cannot really feel the Halloween atmosphere like you would in Thorpe Park. How would you compare that with Thorpe Park's Halloween Halloween with this?
It's very, very tame. Like, there's not really any kind of Halloween theming. You're not seeing any spiders, pumpkins, which is anything like around that really makes it look like Halloween. Like, obviously there are the scare mazes, but they're not, the theming doesn't extend outside of the maze itself, so you won't see anything around the park that's sort of Halloween theme generally.
I would say the main thing is missing is the roaming actors. Of course, you got the ancestors, the actors that perform the show, but they're not really out there to scaring people. You know, you can take photos with them, they dance, but they definitely need some roaming actors like Thorpe Park does, based on different horror theme. Now the main thing is the rides in Alton Towers, in my opinion, are so much classy, so much thrilling than other parks like even Thorpe Park. But in terms of their Halloween shows and scare mazes, they're not very that intense. I would rather prefer Thorpe Park in other places. What's your opinion?
Yes, I agree with that opinion. Your opinion?
So it seems like they have all these coasters here on the display. You got Runaway Mine Train, you got Nemesis, you got Oblivion, Galactica, Rita, you got 13, you got Smiler, and you got the Wickerman, and then you have all these different attractions.